So, Ladi, I think Niger they're increasing their internet speed,
Right.
And it does look like Starlink is taking over Africa, and they're increasing their reach. More as agreements being signed and all of that with Starlink. Well,
it was just a pity they can't raise tariffs in Nigeria at this point, even though it's good.
Oh, I know you're
for the
happy they
consumers.
retracted that,
Yes.
Ladi. Well, but don't forget that apart from Starlink, stakeholders and players, operators in the communication, in the telco, this kind, have been complaining that there's a need. Yes, so there's a need, and we've seen increase in government petrol. We've seen increase in, electricity. We've seen
shout out to the band A.
You know what I'm saying. So I mean, if they are it's not that it's going to pay me.
Right.
I don't earn from there.
Well, I'm fighting for the consumers at this point. How much more can we take?
I'm fighting for the industry to stay alive and thrive.
It's a very important
We
industry.
need that. Employment would also be affected. Don't forget, their revenue is affected. Investors' money is also there. So, I mean, let's look at the full picture.
Let me not be selfish.
And not just one aspect of it. All right, Ladi.
All right, now let's get a check on what's playing out in the crypto space there. We see DYDX, they've laid off about 35% of their core staff. Then we see trending meme coin, that Shiba Inu has moved 2 steps up in the crypto market, flipping Avalanche and Chainlink to occupy the 12th position on the chart. That's talking about the headlines in the crypto market at this time. We're seeing Bitcoin there trying to break past the all-time high. All right, other stories we see. Africa crypto, as adoption has surged, hits in about 189%. Africa's cryptocurrency adoption, we see it surging, and the Telegram-based crypto communities are growing really strong. And that's according to data from BitGet. That's a cryptocurrency exchange. So those are the top headlines there in the crypto space. All right, let's talk to Adebayo Jonas, the co-founder, ICP.hub, Sahara, joining me via Zoom. Great to have you, Adebayo.
Great to be here once again. Thank you for having me, Ladi.
All right, so we've seen that report there showing a surge in cryptocurrency adoption in Africa by about 189%, particularly with Telegram communities. Why is Telegram getting so popular, when it comes to the crypto communities?
It's more or less of complementary activities. Telegram has been quite popular in the country, in the continent, as a means of peer-to-peer communication. And of course, it's well secured. And when we are looking at avenues that people can easily use to transact cryptocurrency, it's becoming one of the top, places people can actually turn to. And of course, looking at the recent clampdown on exchanges from the government, so of course, people need to figure out a way to continue to transact, to continue to buy and sell cryptocurrency, because it's actually an edge against inflation, among some other things. So Telegram is the top choice at the moment. And of course, with millions of users globally, I mean, think of no other place to go.
So I guess there's no risk, with using, these Telegram apps to actually store crypto, and, because you're technically making Telegram a bank at this point.
Yeah, there is always going to be a risk attached to everything. I mean, even using our mobile devices, our mobile applications for banks, there is always going to be potential security breach. But provided people know precisely how to protect themselves, how to make sure that their login and every single thing about their security is being done properly, then they will be able to protect themselves. But for those who are sort of ignorant towards this, they stand a chance of getting breached, of losing their crypto assets and so on. So the world will always remain the same, but people need to learn how to protect themselves even better.
Right, and talk to me about the demographic composition now of Africa-focused Telegram groups. Is it influencing the growth and activity more?
Yes, absolutely, it is. I mean, because right now there are a lot of canvassing for people to look into crypto as a means of hedging against inflation, to make their daily means obtained. And a lot of all this conversation always going on within the lower ages, university ages, and so on. Because Africa is said to be the youngest continent, and of course, because we have a lot of youths, around, both between the age of 18 to 24. and so on. So, and this particular age are the most vibrant age. They are always looking forward to the next big thing, always wanting to get rich easily. And of course, this is the age that people are usually attributed to trading crypto. So this particular demographic is sort of on the brighter side, on the positive side when it comes to crypto adoption in Africa, because this is the age that you see a lot of people trading, a lot of people buying and selling crypto. So, and that is where Africa is the most strongest.
Right, Africa there, leading the pack. Thank you so much. Always great having your perspective. Adebayo, co-founder, ICP.hub Sahara. Thank you.
Thank you once again, Ladi, for having me.